This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will learn the difference between for next loop and while loop. We have already discussed in previous videos that for next loop is a counter loop, whereas the while loop is a conditional loop. In for next loop, we know in advance how many times the loop is going to be repeated, but in while loop, we don't know how many times the loop is executed, so we use this conditional loop to execute depending upon the condition of the program. So the first difference is it is used to execute a series of statements for a specific number of times. If we talk about the while loop, it is used to execute a series of statements in a loop as long as a given condition is true. Second difference is it is called a counter loop, whereas we talk about while loop, it is called a controlled or conditional loop. Next difference is loop control variable is always initialized inside the body of the loop. In this case, loop control variable is always initialized outside the body of the loop. One more difference is it is used when the number of iteration is known in advance to the programmer. Here in this case, it is used when the number of iteration is not known in advance to the programmer. Now we're going to discuss the syntax. Syntax is for the keyword variable equal to x to y. Step z, body of the loop. And then in the end, next keyword with variable. So please keep it in your mind that the variable name with for and next are always same. If we talk about the syntax of while WEND, it is different from the for loop. We'll type while expression loop structure and WEND. So there is no variable in this case. Now one more difference that we're gonna explain program for each for and while loop. So first we will type the example like this, and we will type a program like line number 10 CLS, line number 20 for E equal to 1 2 5, line number 30 print A, line number 40 next A, and line number 50 E and N. And the example of while and loop is line number 10 A equal to 1, line number 20 will type while A is lesser than equal to 5, line number 30 print A 40 A equal to A plus 1 50 WEND 60 Indian. Computers now gonna perform this program, and we will see how it executed and how it gives us the output, because we have just shown the example and just write the code. So we'll execute it and we'll switch to the IDE of GW Basic accordingly. So let's switch to the IDE. So viewers, here we will type the first program for loop 10, line number 10 CLS 20 for A equal to 1 2 5 30 print A 40 next A and 50 E and the end. So we will save it, we'll press the F4 key and type for example .bas. F3 key, load the program, type again for example .bas. Now we'll press the F2 key. So as you can see the output of the screen. Likewise, if we type the next program of while one loop, we will type line number 10 A equal to 10 A equal to 1 20 while A is lesser than equal to 5. So both these programs will show the same output. Line number 30 we will type print A. Line number 40 we will type A equal to A plus 1. 50 degree in the end, 60 E in the end. So we will see it, we'll press the F4 key and type while example .bas. We'll press F3 again, type while example .bas. Now we'll press the F2 key. So these are the two ways through which we can display the same output. But here in this case, this is the point to be noted that with while loop we don't know the last value, so we just use an expression. So we don't need to define the last variable, the last value of the variable, but we can use this expression. Like we can check when as soon as the value of the A becomes 5, the loop will be terminated, but during that session the value will be incremented with 1. So a starting with the value 1, then there is a check. As soon as a reaches 5, what it will do, it will print the value of a. So first time the loop will be executed and 1 will be displayed on the screen, but there's an increment as well. So 1 plus 1 makes 2, so now the 2 is stored in a, and there's an WEND which is used to terminate the loop. But since the value of the 5 is now 2, now it checks whether the value of a becomes 2 or not, but 5 or not, but 2, the value of the a is now 2, which is again lesser than or equal to 5. The loop will be again executed. Now it again display the value of 2, because now the value of a has become 2. But now at line number 40 you can see 2 plus 1 makes 3. Now the value of a becomes 3, but again it will not terminate the loop, because it will again check the condition. So control will transfer to line number 20 and check whether the value of a, which has now become 3, is less than or equal to 5. Now the condition is true, because it always depends. It's also called a true loop, because it always execute a series of statements in a loop as long as the given condition is true. Now the value of the a becomes 3, and it checks whether 3 is less than or equal to 5. The condition becomes true. So now again it will display the value of a. So 3 is stored in the a, so 3 will be displayed on the screen. Now here is 3 plus 1 makes 4. Now 4 is stored in this a at the left hand side, and again there is a WEND, but there is again WEND will be transferred to the line number 20 to check whether now the value of the a is lesser than or equal to 5. But the value of a has now become 4. 4 is again lesser than or equal to 5, which means that the condition is true. So condition is true. Now the value of the a is 4. 4 is displayed on the screen. So now the value for a is 4. 4 plus 1 5 makes 5. 4 plus 1 makes 5. 5 will be stored here in this a. Now this WEND will be again transferred to the line number 20, and it will check whether the value of a has become less than or equal to 5. Now the value of a is 5. It means that the condition is true, valid, but again it will print the value of a, and now the value of a has become 5, so it displayed it on the screen. Now 5 plus 1 makes 6, and now this is stored in a. Now this control will be transferred to again line number 20, but now here you see that the value of a has become now 6, which is not lesser than or equal to 5. So the condition becomes false, and the loop will be terminated, and the control will be transferred to the line number 50, means that the loop has ended, and now the loop has ended, so there will be no more value can be displayed on the screen. And in the end we have used the END, which is an optional statement. So this is the whole program. So thanks for watching my video, viewers, and I hope that both these examples are helpful for learning the concept of for and while loop. That's all for today.